Nate is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
He is such a fucking
I'm more
warrior.
of a Nate fan. I would hate to see, I don't know, I just want to see him win. I liked when he wins.
What I like is Nate getting paid. You know, if Nate gets paid big for that fight, if they set up a main event somewhere, Khamzat and Nate for a title elimination fight, I think if every fight went 100 rounds, Nate would never lose.
That's where the UFC's pretty good. They don't really put like the guys who've been in it forever against the new elite guys.
Right. Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, Khamzat wants to fight everybody.
Yeah.
I kill everyone. Kill everybody. But I'll tell you what, man, that fight with Gilbert Burns got a lot of people brave. A lot of people were more brave after that fight because he looked human in that fight.
He did.
And Gilbert Burns is an animal.
Yeah.
He's an animal.
Another
that dude's
nice
an
guy.
animal. Super, super nice guy. And he's another guy who also hit his peak going up in weight.
Yeah.
When he fought at 155.
Right.
Gilbert's a big guy. When you stand next to him, you're like, how the fuck could he ever have made 155?
He's not anywhere as big as Khamzat, though.
No, Khamzat is tall.
Remember how he looked giant back there?
Yeah, he's a big guy. It's a very tough weight cut for him, and when he makes it, he's so long.
Yeah.
And he's so dangerous with his strikes and with his wrestling, with everything. But the thing that we learned about Khamzat in that fight is he's not just a hammer. He can take it too.
Took some damage.
Yeah, like when the nail, gets hit. Sometimes a fighter is really good until someone puts pressure on them,
right? And
then they fold up shop.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of resilience. They just are very good aggressively. It's called being a front runner. And that was a thing in boxing about certain fighters. You would always say, well, he's good until he's pressed, and then you see his confidence fall apart, and then that we saw none of that with Khamzat because Gilbert spun his head around, and it would have KO'd 99% of the people on the planet. But Khamzat immediately dove on after, wobbled, dropped, and he grabs a hold of a leg and then takes Gilbert down. I mean, that's how good he is.
Yeah,
he fought just fucking with all of his soul. It was amazing.
That is a good point because you've seen people. I'm not going to say they're front runners because they're legends, but before Tyson lost to Douglas, it's like you thought he's never going to lose, right? Well, and Conor, he was on that roll where it's like these guys are never going to lose, and then they do, and then something changes. It's something with the aura, maybe the belief in themselves a little bit. I don't know what, but he got challenged, and he had that same type of not even a man, like more of a machine.
Yeah.
And got hurt and still came back. And I mean, you're right. It means a lot.
It means a lot. I mean, he's got to have to recover from that fight because that was a real brutal war. Both him and Gilbert, they need a lot of time off after that fight.
Yeah.
But we know a lot about Khamzat. We know that, first of all, that style, that seek and destroy, throw yourself into the fire style, it needs a little tweaking if you're going to fight Usman. It needs a little tweaking.
Guys,
you're not going to just steamroll everybody because he went through 4 fights in the UFC and was only hit twice. I mean, of course the guy's confident.
Yeah,
of
incredible.
Course incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
He said his right hand breaks mountains.
I'm not arguing with him.
No, that's pretty confident.
It's very confident.
I was like, damn, I love that line.
Well, when he fought Gerald Meerschaert and knocked him out with one punch, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, 17 seconds or something.
That was at 185 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even at 170. He goes up to 185. And he was scheduled to fight Luke Rockhold at one point at 185. He's a former champion. And then his team was like, listen, this is all fun and games, but stick to 170 and let's get a championship title. And you can do this. You could actually be a world champion at 170. Let's work our way. And then they had a hard time getting people to fight him, but of course Gilbert Burns will fight the devil. Yeah. You call Gilbert up, you got 6 weeks to prepare for the devil.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, Poha, where's the devil?
He's
only like
I like how he talks about in the street you wouldn't be. He still talks about streets.
Yeah.
God,
well, he'll
awesome.
still fight you in the streets.
Yeah,
that's why.
Awesome. I love that.
The only guy who's legitimately beaten Nate is Josh Thompson. Josh Thompson legitimately stopped Nate. I mean, obviously, so did Jorge Masvidal. Other people have beaten him, don't get me wrong. But I mean, shut it off.
Yeah.
And that was Josh. Josh shut him off. Josh head kicked him. Josh Thompson, in his prime, was one of the most spectacular fighters on the planet. Completely well-balanced. He had great wrestling, great submission, became a world champion. He's a legit top-of-the-food chain fighter. And he's the only guy that ever stopped Nate Diaz. I can't wait to see that motherfucker fight again. Can he fight again tomorrow?
I want to see him fight too.
Can he fight tomorrow?
I want to see him too. I don't know why, but I do want to see him.
He's got it. Whatever that thing is, he's got it.